This is No Power Talks with Matthew and Emily.
It's the bootleg podcast.
Oh my god, our bootleg podcast. This is amazing. Fucking brilliant. Can I swear on this podcast?
Well, it's been more than 8 seconds, so yeah.
Alright. Well, what's our first topic to talk about today that we both like? Do you want a blanket?
By the time of recording this, there's been a blackout. Definitely by the time of posting this, the blackout will be over, because if I post it during the blackout, that would make no sense.
Yeah, really. Okay. I'm gonna get you a different one. Here, you get the shitty blanket.
It's been over a minute,
It's been over a minute now.
and we haven't even really decided the subject.
But then maybe instead of filming it, you should delete that video. Like from your camera roll. And then
No,
we
this
can figure out a topic first.
this is funnier.
The inconsistencies in it all?
Yes.
Okay. Well. How you feeling over there, blanket boy?
Good.
What lights do you want? What color do you want it to be?
Maybe purple?
There's two purples. Which one? That one. One. The
Well,
last one.
The first
This
one.
one? Okay. The vibes, you know?
I'm gonna show them lights.
Yeah, just don't show them me.
These are my sister's lights. They're very epic.
Okay. Well, I think we should both have one topic that we like pick, and then we should just go back and forth.
Cats.
So, nope. Okay. I've been very into reading recently. I've read 3 books. And I've wanted to be a reader. But I've never been good enough to be a reader. So, yeah, now I'm a reader. What's your favorite book you've ever read, Matthew?
My favorite book I've ever read is probably, Fever Nights. It's a really good book. It's like a game guide thing, much like the Indiana Jones one I also have. But the game isn't real, and it's supposed to tell the story, but with, like, the actual, but with actual RPG stuff.
Hey people, we just figured out that the reason why the outage was because of the tripped breaker or blown fuse. Also, if I sound sick, it's because I am sick. So, you know, very entertaining stuff.
I've also read 7 Good Reasons Not to Grow Up, which is hilarious. Like, a guy flips off the camera, but it's censored by the sticker for the Comics Code Authority. It's a pretty funny joke.
You're gonna sleep in here tonight?
Probably. Hey, Emily, you should switch to, like, the website version of Character AI. You can create chat rooms with a bunch of different...
We're gonna be on momentarily break. I need water. You just do, like, elevator hold music.
Do you want to know why cats loaf? It's because they trust their owner. Also, they're very cold. Hello, you can currently see even less stuff. Okay.
I just came up with an idea for a new segment.
When you're on momentary break, I tell a random fun fact about something funny I come up with.
Okay, I have an idea for a new segment. So what if it's a segment on, because we both have very different things that we're interested in, what if we both have a segment where we educate on another topic going on in our pop culture.
Okay, so
Like a recent event or something that
Mhm.
something that's releasing, something that's happening, something like that, or happened.
So, Spider-Man Miles Morales New Game Plus. It's one of the it's probably the first time I've ever experienced a New Game Plus. And New Game Pluses are basically you go back on the game, you do all of this stuff, except you have all your upgrades that make you overpowered, and then you can get some new stuff that makes you even more overpowered.
Wow.
Like in Spider-Man Miles Morales, you can get a suit for like Vision's Academy, and plus I just go back to early missions and use the Venom Blast upgrade, which is just basically a massive explosion of yellow electricity that melts everyone.
Wow.
Well, it doesn't melt them, but it sends bioelectricity through their body that incapacitates them. It also throws them around.
Sorry, hold on. Sorry. Ooh. Yeah, so that's really cool. You want to know one of the things going on in my life right now?
Mhm.
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Now, if you don't know Taylor Swift, you're fucking stupid. If you don't know Travis Kelce, understandable, but you should know. Travis Kelce is number 87 on the Chiefs football team, which is for Kansas City, if I'm correct. Their colors are red and yellow. And I think it was the 7th of July when Travis Kelce, went to the Taylor Swift show in Kansas City, and he tried to give her a bracelet with his number on it. Phone number, obviously. And she wasn't seeing anyone before or after the shows, so he was like kind of butthurt jokingly about it. So he took to his podcast with his brother, Jason Kelce, who dad loves Jason Kelce because he's on the Eagles. And he was like, yeah, I'm kind of butthurt about it, you know what I mean? Because, like, I wanted to give her my number, like, publicly flirting with her. And now we all thought this was going to go nowhere. It was just, like, a fling. And so we learn now that Kelce invited Taylor Swift to his football game and said, like, oh, you can come see it if you want. Now, something about Taylor Swift in the past, like, around 6 years is that she has not gone out, like, at all. But recently, during the Eras Tour, she started going out and out more. Like, we'll see her in New York City, walking around, having dinner with people, like, every other day now.
8 minutes.
Yep. And so, I get a notification on my phone that Taylor Swift is at the Chiefs game. So now I'm like, she's at the Chiefs game in the suite, which if you don't know what a suite is, like I think certain players get like a section where they can invite people that they want for just like regular games, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And guess who was in the suite with Taylor Swift? Travis Kelce's mother. She's hanging out with his mom, watching him play football. Momentarily break.
Did you know that in Spider-Man Miles Morales, when you equip the Vibe the Spider-Verse suit modifier, and you also have the Bodega cat suit on, it will drop the frames of your character and your cat. Now that sounds pretty obvious, but I feel like the game wouldn't have had the same amount of attention to detail as other games. Plus, in cutscenes, he comes out and does all that good stuff.
I'm back from the break, bitches.
I will never tell you the fun facts I give out. You'll have to figure it out yourself.
Okay, that's wonderful. Where did I leave off? With Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, where did I leave off? He was in the game with his mom, right?
Yeah.
And so afterwards, the NFL posts a video of them walking together. outside of the stadium, and she goes, "Hi," and he's like so nervous. He's like, anyway, and then we get pictures of them driving together in his convertible around the city with no bodyguards. And by the way, mind you, this is Taylor Swift, who brings her bodyguards literally everywhere. She didn't bring her bodyguards.
Why does she have bodyguards?
Because she's Taylor Swift.
Oh.
People do scary things. She once told a story about how she woke up in her apartment and there was a random man next to her. Famous scary. That was the end of the segment called Teach.
Well, I like to do a thing where I separate art from artist.
Mm-hmm.
I separate Taylor Swift as a person from her art, her music, because I like Taylor Swift as a person, but I'm not really interested in her music.
Mm-hmm.
So that story you just told about a random man being in her bed made me kind of feel uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, it should. I mean, that's weird. You know what I mean? Like, the concept of the fact that people are, like, so attached to celebrity. And Drew Barrymore, I don't know if you know who this is. She was in E.T. and Scream and stuff. She was on stage with Renee Rapp, who came out with a song and was just interviewing her, you know what I mean? This random man, he goes, "Drew Barrymore?" She's like, "Oh, because it's her stalker." And he's like, "I've been meaning to talk to you," and he gets ushered out. It's being a celebrity is so scary because people are so delusional and diluted, and they will genuinely believe you have a friendship with them. And it's very, very scary.
And it's very, very weird and generic and kind of...
And creepy, and a lot of people have genuine, serious mental illnesses where they believe that they're friends with these people, and it's very scary.
That's a thing called touch grass.
Yeah, but it's like mental illnesses.
Yeah.
Well,
you'd also need a lot of therapy, but you might also need to just go outside.
The thing is like, it's so insane. Like, not that they're insane, because I think they are, but like, it's not their fault necessarily. It's like, genuinely, if you have like schizophrenia or something like that, it fucks up your head. And you feel like these are real to week. It's scary. It's very scary.
Well, that was a bit uncomfortable.
Sorry.
And we're reaching the 13-minute mark. And you know what that means? It's the end.
It's the end.